2, 1.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's why I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so? First and foremost, welcome to Men Don't Know Podcast with Men and Many Friends. Your host and creator, Chris Booten. Here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Now, whether you're listening to it on Google Play, Radio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Curious Collection. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Gave the fellas off today. We are going right back into it, guys. Question of the day. Gaslighting and no accountability. Who does that best, men or women? Let's get into it. Let's call one of my favorite guys. Let's see if Jay is available. Here we go. Turn him up. Jay.
Hey, what's good?
Not much, man. Chilling here by myself, bro. I gave a bunch of guys a day off, so it's just me hanging out. I know, dog. Feel good. Feels kind of good.
Okay, Corey.
Man, question of the day. Let me ask you this. Accountability and gaslighting. Let's start out with gaslighting. Who does it best? Who does it more? Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone makes another person doubt their own memory, perception, or reality, often to avoid responsibility or maintain control.
Man, I feel like you're gaslighting me right now, acting like you don't know the answer.
Hey, bro. I'm here to ask the question so we can understand this better.
Oh, man.
I mean, key signs: denying things that are clearly happening, rewriting events to make the other person feel and seem crazy or too sensitive, shifting blame while appearing calm and reasonable. Hey, bro, let me explain something to you. I hit my homegirl up and asked her to be on this one. I wanted to call and talk to her. She said, "You already know my answers to this." I said, "What do you mean? You know all men lie." I said, "Are you gaslighting me?" You know, I mean, I don't want to be that person, but I was like, "Are you gaslighting me?" Like,
oh, definitely yes.
You see what I'm saying? I was like, "Dad, I wanted you to be on the show," and you immediately, and that's why I was like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, so you don't think women gaslight? And you're
I don't know who that was who told you that. All this whole see, because when whoever said that, whenever they want to say all men lie, you put every male in that category, or a man puts every female in that category. Yeah. You are the problem. You are the problem. Because now you already in your head have pre-existing excuses as to what's going to.
Go ahead. I gave her.
She already has pre-existing excuses now in her head. Yep. From it could be past experiences. Maybe she got lied to. But now she's already putting it on someone else. It's gonna allow her to honestly like kind of wreck the relationship, but blame him because all men lie. That's it. Because whatever he's doing, well, he's lying. Well, there's not. Oh, he's lying. Well, I only act this way because he's lying, but there's no proof. There's nothing. It's just your fantasy in that.
Yeah. Dang. And then she was like, well, then, once again, I mean, she's going to hear this anyway. So it's she said,
the fact that she's saying all men lie is already literally her passing accountability. It was literally not taking accountability from this question.
I just want to make sure before she cooks it. I gave it to her. yeah, she said obviously men. And I told her the topic. She said obviously men. I said this would be a good healthy debate. And yeah, no. Yeah. I was just like, she said, because why do you do this when you know I hate most men? And I was like, most is not all, and not even that. It's like, I was like, damn. I was like,
But I mean, it sounds like she's had some bad experiences, and maybe
100%.
some of them were
100%.
legit bad experiences, but the others were her fault. because of what she's saying.
Yeah.
Because of most men, because she's already expecting.
Yeah.
Expecting.
You're expecting the lie.
You're expecting bullshit. So what you're doing is you're already not taking accountability for your own bullshit you're putting out in here.
Now, let me ask you this: who do you think doesn't take accountability? Taking accountability means acknowledging your actions, their impact, and your role in any situation without deflecting, minimizing, or blaming others. That's taking accountability.
Yeah.
Key signs of taking accountability: I was wrong without adding excuses. Acknowledging how actions affected someone else. Making changes, not apologizing.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, here's the thing about that. That accountability word, there's a side that it's hard for them to say I'm sorry. There's a side that has a reason why they're acting this way.
Yes.
There's a side that says, well, if you didn't do this, I wouldn't even have to do this. Well, it's
which is not even a valid excuse.
Well, because I mean, I'm stressed right now. That has nothing to do with me. And you taking accountability for the situation that just happened.
Exactly. But anybody, male or female, can do that. Not
100%. A male or female can do that. But
it's more that maturity of the person.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. I just 100%.
But like I said, I don't know who you're talking to. Just like the lines right there. Well, most men do that. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
But you want to make that your reality, and then that's always going to be an excuse as to why something didn't work out, a friendship, a relationship, a job, because it wasn't you. Because most employers, most men, most of my friends, they all did this. But where's your accountability? None. So sorry to whoever said that.
No, that's all right. I mean, like, look, I always tell people, I said, when you speak slower than the other person, usually the other person is trying to gaslight you into, when you're calm and you're chill and you're being reasonable, you can tell. I feel like you can literally tell nowadays if someone's trying to gaslight you.
Oh yeah. I feel like as soon as, like you said earlier, when someone says like, "Oh, well, what about when you did this?" Now they're taking zero accountability. It don't matter, because if you had an issue with that, you should have brought it up on your time
100%.
when it happened.
100%.
Now I'm bringing up what you did. The fact that you didn't bring it up, that's on you.
And that's neither here nor there.
Oh well, I feel like I can't even talk to you. Okay, more excuses.
Yeah. Just
it's never looking inward. It's now you're. Oh, I can't do this. Well, you never let me do this. So every time, okay. Okay, sure, buddy.
I always tell somebody, if someone's not acknowledging what they did to push the snowball down the hill, that means they will never take accountability. Nah, I fucked up over here, bro. That's my bad. Because then it's because I always tell people, as soon as the person's like, nah, because if the ball had to start rolling down the hill from someplace.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you always know, because in a lot of cases, some people come with facts and some people come with fantasy.
boy, F and F. Facts or fantasy. And they only come with one.
And
it's true.
And that could be male or female, because
100%.
Gaslighting you or not taking accountability, you can come with them with some hard facts on what they did.
Yep.
And their fantasy is, oh, well, I saw you followed so-and-so on Instagram. Oh, I heard you were doing this. You heard and you saw nothing.
Yeah.
But I actually have paper facts, and you want to discredit them for some fantasy in your head that you're thinking. That's just my opinion on it.
Absolutely.
And they want to compare, apples to apples there. And it's not the same comparison.
It's not. We are past the apples. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not even season 4. And now you're trying to bring that shit back up. Nah, we can't do that. Is that another form of gaslighting? Bringing up the past?
I think it's a huge form of, in my opinion, maybe like a deflection tactic, maybe a manipulation tactic. Because imagine you're trying to talk to someone, your girl calmly, you're like, hey, I didn't like this, blah blah, and then, hey, remember back when you did this? Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Remember when my friend saw you talking to that girl at the bar? Well, that was 4 years ago, and I told you my bad, it wasn't even like that, or maybe it was, but we got through that. You can't. You don't just get to have a get out of jail free card in the back of your pocket for anything. Yeah,
and you just keep pulling out that old ass card every fucking day. No, we're not doing that.
And I think the people that do that is the repeat offenders, right? The people who are always doing things over and over and over. Right? I think that's kind of what it is, because they know they're repeat offenders, and they know they really don't have much on you of what you've done. Because everyone's going to make mistakes in a relationship.
100%.
But if they don't have much on you, and you're not really fucking up at the rate that they are, they know it. So what do they got to do? They got to bring up a time when you did 3-4 years ago.
100%.
Even though you have stuff week after week after week, people like that, they don't comprehend it. Like, oh no, it's the same. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But tell yourself, you're gonna be lonely. Tell yourself that you're gonna be lonely.
And don't do that. It's not the same. And don't gaslight me.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you, my boy. I'll hit you up later.
All right. Hit me faster.
All right. Oh man. We was speaking the same language. Different, but same. Let's get my guy Jack. Here we go. Jack, what's good, family?
Yo.
Man, you know what?
What's going on?
Funny, man. I tried to have a woman on this topic.
Okay.
But she deferred not to be on this topic.
Oh.
Yeah. We're talking about gaslighting and accountability.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She said, well, most men are liars anyway.
Damn.
I thought she was trying Jack, I thought she was trying to gaslight me.
Oh. Damn, that's rough.
I mean,
I say both genders do.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
We human beings do. Yeah, we human beings do that, man.
Why?
Because it's in our nature.
Dang, she said that, and I just sat back and I was just like, "Oh, this could be triggering." Like,
man.
I was like, "Damn, this could be triggering for some people."
Oh yeah, most definitely. It'll start causing problems, chaos, start riots. Yeah, man. That's.
And I said this would just be a healthy debate. And she said no, it wouldn't.
Damn.
I was like, interesting.
Yeah, man. We're just adults talking. We're nothing else.
I mean, hey, she said, I only take accountability when I'm wrong.
What?
I said, okay.
Okay.
But I felt like she was saying it like as if she was never wrong, though.
I was gonna ask you that. Has she ever made a mistake or a problem?
But you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like she was, she left it open. I felt like she left the door open for me to, like, I was like,
yeah, yep.
Okay.
Wow.
I was like, let me take a step back. Assess
Wow.
the situation. Yeah, I was like, we're having a healthy conversation right now. I'm not saying you don't, like, this is through text message. So I mean, I got the receipts.
Oh, man.
I got the receipts. Not as if I need to use them or anything, but I mean,
Oh no, yeah.
or if there is even they're even valid. But
wow.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Has one of your guy friends ever gaslit you?
Maybe like just for fun, messing around, but not when it comes to like a personal situation, a family situation. No. Because it's one of those things where if it gets to that point, then it's like, that's when you start confronting the individual and be like, hey, well, what's going on? Hey, you take care of it right there and then, because then if that continues to be an issue, then it starts growing, and then that individual starts taking advantage of your situation, your feelings, your emotions, and then all of a sudden now it becomes a physical altercation.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think I guess the circle you keep, I guess guys, we can be accountable, but we can also fight it out and then have a beer after.
Yeah.
Like we can, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think cooler heads usually prevail when if it's a real true friendship. Cooler heads always prevail because we're able to pull each other aside. Hey, that's fucked up. Like, dog, why would you? Oh, my bad, dog. I was just, I was in a fucked up situation. This is what I was going through. Blah blah blah. Da 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 da. And you're like, okay, man, dog, just talk to me.
Yeah.
I feel like we as men could hit the hey, talk to me button. Hey, dog, just hit me, talk to me. My bad, dog. Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it. Like, we good. We solid. Yeah,
definitely. It's one of those things where if that person does it again, it's like, no. Hey, you already told once, and that's it. And after that, you don't get three strikes. You only get one, and that's it.
Yeah.
We grown adults.
Yeah.
We got other things going on in our lives than to worry about another individual's feelings or emotions that are, not valid to our situations and so forth, or not putting a positive effort into our lives that we have so much going on. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's something that we do. But I mean, maybe the Western side of society, I would say females were now more gaslighting and accountability. I would say men used to back in the day.
I would say, 100%, man.
Yeah, we used to be the ones, instigating. We used to be the ones gaslighting. And now with all this social media going on, all these things that open up to these platforms, so the world has changed. But like I said, this is just us in the Western side. But if you go somewhere like, in Central America, South America, in center of Africa, or places that don't have so much technology or social media, you wouldn't get neither of accountability, or I'm saying you will get accountability, but you won't get gaslighting.
Yeah. No.
You get to actual human beings squashing it out, talking about, and moving forward.
Have you ever been? Has anyone ever tried to manipulate you to see where the other to make you doubt your own truth?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because these individuals think that whatever they're seeing is the truth. It's the way. In reality, it's just being a narcissistic way of living, and that's not healthy at all. It's a very toxic.
No, bro. I
totally
understand it. Oh, rough. Yeah.
And not only that, the other individual has to be very patient or needs to have a lot of knowledge for the other to understand what's going on.
Man, patience is an understatement.
Yeah, because if you don't, then now you're just mixing all these bad toxins in each other, and it's just looking for an explosion, and you're going to be reckoning something that you're both going to be regretting down the line. So you just have to hope that the other person is patient enough, or that they're loving you enough, because if they don't have the patience, the love will kind of also help and cope with what the other individual is doing and stuff like that. But that only can last so long.
100%. And the reason why I'm saying this, yesterday I was out with one of my boys, and we were going down to LA, and we were talking about a situation. He was telling me a story about his homegirl gaslighting him. Mm-hmm. And like, mind you, they're just like best friends. But he was like they were having a discussion about something and a debate, and she was literally like gaslighting him to like get angry. And he was like, "Are you trying to gaslight me right now?" And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Like, why would you even say that?" And he was like, "No, that's exactly what you were doing, and I'm just calling you out on it." Like, and I was like, and he told me the full story, and it was wild, bro. And it was wild. And I don't even know, like I said, I don't even know if I'm pretty sure the people listen to the show. And so I'm not saying no names or what it was about, but it was definitely a gaslight situation. And it was just like, I was sitting back and I was like, huh.
Man.
It makes you think, like, I feel like you got to be more self-aware in conversations to see who's trying to trigger you.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it's only when you're calm and cool and collective that they try to do that. It's like, I gotta get you as mad as I am.
Yeah, they want to see that reaction. They want to get that. All right, if this is how you're gonna under pressure, then I want to see your worst. And then from there, it's like, and not only that, then they'll bring it back and use that against you. Remember that one time, that conversation?
And I tried to have a conversation and you lost it on me. No, you were gaslighting me, and I kept my head and I kept my cool. Damn, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. So we just gotta be careful out there.
All right, family. I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Thank you for the call. Appreciate that.
I'll hit you up later.
All right.
Yeah. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing. You know, let me see if Stacy is free. Let me see if Stacy's free real quick. I don't know if she is. She was just getting home. Let's see. I'm gonna call her back. This is the thing, guys. I think a lot of times we need to pay attention to just the words people are using. Because when you know, it's like, nah, they're literally trying to manipulate the truth. And you're like, hey, you know what? Cut the conversation off. I see what you're doing. I know what you're doing. We're not doing it. Let's see. Why gaslighting happens. Social conditions to avoid vulnerability, discomfort with emotional confrontation, desire to maintain authority or control. This is good. Okay, here it is. And that's for males. Common male gaslighting patterns. That's not what happened. You're remembering it wrong. You're being emotional. Let's stick to the facts. Men will say, you're overreacting. It's not that serious. I never said that, even when he did. Women's examples, if you really love me, you wouldn't feel this way. Wow, I guess I'm just the worst person ever. Deflects responsibility. You're twisting my words. I never meant it like that. Crying or withdrawing to shift focus away from the issue. Why it happens. Social conditioning to protect relationships, fear of reflection or abandonment fear of rejection or abandonment, indirect communication patterns encouraged over time. I mean, this is what it is. Let's get out of here. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. You listen to it on Google Play, Radio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible. You downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter, Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message, guys. We are out.